Guys, this week alone has given us lots of celebrity drama, shocking announcements, and some stories that have completely divided the internet. Now, if you've missed any of it, don't worry, I've put together some of the biggest trending moments you need to know about. Then, I have two Gerard gist at the end of the video, so please stay tuned and let's begin. Okay, the first on our list today is updates on our favorite actress turned evangelist Tonto Dike. Now, if you recall, sometime last week, Tonto Dike got into a controversy about some deliverance session she organized for a secondary school student. So, the update on that case is that a human rights a lawyer by name Ikechukwu Obasi filed filed a lawsuit actually at a high court in Abuja, the Federal High Court in Abuja, accusing Tonto Dike of violating the human rights of the female student. Now, I don't think the lawyer was contacted by the girl's family. So it's like the lawyer just saw the footage on Facebook and decided to file on behalf of the girl. Now, I believe that Tonto's intentions were genuine, in my opinion. However, the way she goes about things, she went about it was disturbing. And if she had done it offline with no cameras around, I don't think it would have been a problem. In fact, most of us wouldn't have even known. And we know Tonto Dike. Tonto Dike gives me the vibe that it's not even giving me the vibe. It's obvious if you've been watching her, that she's someone that goes all in. Everything she does is over the top. So if she likes you, it will be over the top. If she hates you, it will be over the top. So anything she does, whether loving God, whether doing anything, she always does her things like above normal. So that can be in a good way, that can be in a bad way. So I believe her intentions were genuine. I hope this lawyer does not really take this too far, because I don't think she was doing it from a place of bad intention. But moving on, still on Tonto. So today is Mother's Day. Tonto Dike made a Mother's Day post, and then I want to read it out because, again, Tonto Dike, people are accusing her of doing the most now. Because she was in the post, she was thanking Churchill for making her mother. Let me just read it for you guys. So she says, Olakunle Churchill, thank you, my G, for making me a mother. One of the most beautiful parts of my story. And happy Mother's Day to your amazing mother. God bless you, big church. Now, people have commented that, let me read some comments on this because, the first person says, you cannot tell me she doesn't know what she's doing, Sha. She can't regulate her actions and feelings. I am sure she would have celebrated the joy of motherhood without attributing to any man. She should respect boundaries, I beg. The next says, it's good to co-parent, but he is married to another woman now. Nay, you are crossing boundaries. The next says, my psychiatric lecturer, Dr. Nwankwe, said, there is a thin line between religion and mental health. The last says, she hates hard and reconciles hard. It is well. My own is that if we should leave Tonto alone, When Tonto was fighting everyone on the internet, we were dragging her. Now that she has used the same energy and passion to save God, we are still dragging her. Now she has reconciled with her husband. She's no longer doing Father's Day, Happy Father's Day to me on Father's Day, and then celebrating the father of her child. We are still complaining. Which one is it? Please, let's leave Tonto alone. Let her do her. Let her just be herself. Everybody will not be like your fave. So moving on. The next person on our list today is Angel. Drum rolls, wedding bells. Angel is getting married to the love of her life. Please, before we enter in Angel's gist, have you subscribed? Please subscribe. We are going on the road to 50 subscribers. Please subscribe to my channel, please, and like the video. So, Angel is getting married. The card is out. Bobo, or should I say Bobo? Because is a woman. So I don't know whether we should call her what. So let me read the name on the card for us to see. So on the card it says to Mininu and Angel's wedding celebration to our guest. So the wedding is happening in the US. Like you all know, if those of you that follow Angel, especially on Instagram, I think she's more active on Snapchat now. You can see that she has been flaunting her Boboris. So she's in the US now. So I think the girl is rich, like is so boxed up, because sometimes she showed a wand of some cash on the internet, and then you need to see her ring. Let me play the video for you guys to see a rock. Oh, the rock is like it's not even, this one is not a rock. This one is not even a stone, it's a rock. So let's just watch the video.
Just a stupid boulder.
It's not just a boulder. It's a rock. A rock. A rock.
That's just a stupid boulder.
It's not just a boulder. It's a rock. A rock. A rock.
So guys, do you know that some people are out here blaming Angel's mother for everything? Look at this comment too. Some of these comments. The mother should be ashamed of herself. I knew how she was defending her daughter that year. The next says, it's just so sad that Angel's parents failed her, especially that her mother. The other one says, I don't wish her bad, all that, but I don't see this wedding lasting lifetime. No matter how they do, menstruation will remind them they are both gender. Now, I don't understand why we are blaming the mother for Angel is fully above 25 years old. If not, I don't know her age. Maybe she's even close to 30 or whatever. No, why are we blaming the mother for a full adult decision? So because we watched somebody for 3 months in Big Brother house, now we suddenly know everything about their family dynamics. Please, let's stop this. I don't know her reasons for this, but she knows she's an adult, and then we just have to watch and see what she does with her life. So let's move on. So the next on our docket is the queen, the Africa's baddest girl, Tiwa Savage. So the queen herself has launched a music foundation. So let's hear from her. Let's hear from her.
Not just launching a foundation. We are investing in the future of the sound of Nigeria. Thank you.
So, like you can see, the event was star-studded. Even the governor of Lagos State was in attendance. Like, Tiwa pulled the cream de la cream of Lagos State. And then, it was great. This foundation is going to help talent in Africa be discovered. And we wish her the best. And some Amebo people, because we always have Amebo people no matter what happens. They were like, Sophia, Davido's baby mama, that Tiwa is friends with, that she even quarreled with Davido because of, was not there. And then they were like, is everything all right? But then we don't know if Sophia was in the country or she was busy with something else. And we just don't know. So, but overall, we just wish Tiwa the best. We are not going to dignify any negativity in this great exploits she's doing. So let's move on. So the next on our list today is King Michi. King Michi, like a few weeks ago, was in a brawl, internet brawl with David Dark, a very dark man, and the Rattel people. So now she has come out. She did a lot of mistakes that people were calling her out on. especially the fact that she was exposing some of these dignitaries, some of these big people that were supporting her, like Sheyi Tinubu and the Oni of Ife. So I think, and then she was also promoting drinking IPO, which is very poisonous, and then we have so many underage people following her. So she's coming out to apologize for everything. She has apologized to Sheyi Tinubu, very dark man, everyone, and even to us Nigerians. So let's hear from her.
Nigerians, I'm ready to be held accountable for my actions. For some days, I've thought about my behavior and I know that I was wrong and I want to be held accountable. For the substance I took on live video, that was very wrong of me because there are young girls that are looking up to be me one day, and I know I disappointed a lot of people and I'm choosing life. That was wrong of me. I was wrong. And my boss, ST, I'm so sorry. I know I apologized privately, but I did not disrespect you privately. I disrespected you publicly. So I want to apologize publicly. I'm so sorry, sir. And I want you to know that I will never take your support for granted. I've never taken your support for granted, and I will never take your support for granted. And to the Oni of Ife, I'm so sorry, sir. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for bringing your name into this. I'm so sorry, Daddy. And to very dark man, my brother, I see what you're fighting for. You're fighting for Nigerians, and we can make Nigeria a better place. And I'm sorry for coming at you like that. Maybe now I understand you better because I had to step back and understand the kind of person that you are. And I see that you're fighting for a good cause, for Nigeria to be better. Yeah, and you need more supporters, not people to fight you. I'm sorry, my brother. Thank you, Nigerians. My name is King.
So guys, that's King Michi's apology. I want to know, have you guys accepted? There's a song that says, we live and we learn to take one step at a time. Okay. We live and we learn. So, Kimichi, for me, I've forgiven you. In fact, there's nothing to forgive. I'm not even God. We make mistakes. So, Nigerians, let me know in the comment section. Is the apology accepted? Are you, if you're a Ratel member, have you accepted the apology? Please, let's forgive and forget. To err is human, to forgive is divine. Go and sin no more, baby girl. So let's move on. So the next person we want to look at is Mr. Odogu himself, actor Uzo Arukwe. But before we continue, please, I want to know, have you subscribed? Please hit the subscribe button. It's free. Like, comment. Please, it encourages me to make these videos. Please subscribe. We're on the road to 50 subscribers. Thank you. I want to see my first 50 subscribers. So, we are going to look at Bam Bam's co-host actor, Odogu and Achalugo. They co-starred in the movie, Omoni Oboli's movie, Love in Every Word. And then in recent times that Bam Bam's marriage has allegedly crashed, some Nigerians have gone to drag this young man who is happily married. From what I've gathered, I've dragged him that he's the reason for his divorce, for Bam Bam's divorce. And the guy had to come out and give an interview at BBC that before he co-stars with any of these married actresses, he always asks them, is it okay to touch you in a certain way? Because he doesn't want any problems in his home, for them to have any problems in their marital homes. So he always asks all these questions to all his married co-stars. So let me insert what he said, briefly what he said. He spoke in Igbo, but I think you can quite get the gist of what he said.
First time, Bam Bam, I hope the girl. I don't know. Of course, I really big brother that time on a big brother. Before Bam Bam, I mean, I've been working like before because it's just work. We have to do what we have to do. Now. My job is to make sure that it's believable. And what I do before the film, meeting my colleague, the female person, Joy Ajicho. How far is too far? Because I do not want to go beyond the bounds of decency, and also is grouping or something like that. No. So I always ask, I don't mind too,
So if you want, you can go and watch the full interview on the BBC African page. please, let's, all I can say is let's learn to separate the art from real life. People are just trying to feed their families. No one should be blamed for anything. And besides, although they had chemistry on that set, if there's obvious chemistry between them as actors, I don't think that there's anything extraordinary that went on between them. Please, let's stop with all these things we used to do. Some comments I thought were quite interesting. Let's just see. The first person says, it doesn't owe anyone any explanation, Sha. The other one said, but let's be frank, that movie was not sexual at all. No, not too much kissing and sexual content. It's amazing how Uzo and Bam Bam were able to pull that off and make it so real with minimal sexual scenes. A movie even kids can watch, because that wasn't even a topic for the breakup. The next say Teddy just can't stand Bam Bam's new fame, period. The other says, I just wonder what would have happened if 50 Shades of Grey was acted in Nigeria. The last say, I be the man no believe say she go blow like that. So that is it. Oh, please, that is it on Bam Bam. I think he just came to set the record straight, and we couldn't agree more. Now let's move on to our favorite clout chaser of the year, or from last year. Let's just give it to her, Miss Doris Ogala. So Doris has caused trouble for social media so much that she has realized that she's now a broken record. No news she's breaking is taking anybody's attention. Nobody is even answering her again. So she had decided that the next format now is to join forces with the woman that allegedly had a son for Pastor Chris Okafor. And then both of them are going to turn to God and find healing and repentance. So meanwhile, this is the lady that they fought a few months ago. They were fighting, dragging each other. So they found a way to reconcile, and now they were dragging Pastor Chris. And I don't think he's answering any of them now. So the next thing they did is to return to God. So let's see their testimony in church, what they were doing on the stage.
God condemned you. Nobody can. If God has not written you off, nobody can. Today I stand and I say glory be to God. And we stand up and shout hallelujah. Oh, we stand up and shout praise the Lord. Did you feel it? Did God tell you something? I am not a singer, but when my sister sang, she is my junior sister. Heaven move. We sing. I love music. I love my mother. I am living for my mother.
My dear brothers and sisters, so I don't know if this woman is genuine at this point. I don't know, because I don't know. People are saying she's trying to copy Tonto because Tonto has given her life to Christ now. She wants to also go and to carry God on her head. Well, I don't know. I wish her the best. I beg. Let's just watch and see, because I think she cannot just rest with clout. So moving on. Let's move on to a couple or a particular man. Okay, couple that people have described as couple of particular concern. Let's look at actor Daniel Etim-Effiong. So apparently, actor Daniel Etim-Effiong has a podcast called Mansplanation Podcast. Please go and watch the full episode on YouTube. Mansplanation Podcast with another guy. I don't know who that guy is, but he looks familiar, like an actor also. I don't watch Nollywood movies so much, so forgive me. So this young man knows that people are always dragging his wife for one thing or the other, and yet it seems like he keeps giving people, cause not me, reasons to continue to talk about his marriage that people are assuming is not solid. God forbid, because I don't know. So let's look at the first thing he said that to me was interesting. He said he doesn't know why he loves his wife. Let's listen.
So, my wife used to ask me this question when we were dating, and even during marriage. She used to say, do you love me? I'd say, yes, I love you. And she would say, why do you love me?
Oh, Jesus.
And I wouldn't be able to answer that question. I've never been able to
I can say
answer.
I love you because you're you.
Exactly. Like I don't know. I just know that I love you, but I don't know why. And I don't know if that is a problem with my love.
Yeah.
But I've never been able to articulate why.
Why you
I
loved
love,
your wife.
You know.
Now, while I will not say that I'm the expert on marriage affairs or how men love women affairs, but one thing that I think I know is that when a man is in love with a woman or someone, they always say, "Oh, I like her because she's a good mother. I like her because she's kind. She has a good heart. I like her because she's very patient with me." There's always at least something you can pinpoint. To be very honest, there's always something that you can pinpoint and say, "Oh, this is why I love this girl. She's very quiet, or she brings out the best in me." How can you date somebody for how many years, marry the person has given you 3 children, and you still can't pinpoint the reason why you love this person? That's very strange to me. That's very, very strange to me. I'll not lie. That's very strange to me. So, I want us to look at another reason why he was getting dragged on the internet. He was saying that his marriage is a business. What he has with his wife is a business, a partnership. Well, I did not really say anything really, really wrong with what he said, but I get what people are saying, that his marriage is not just business. At least they should be loving. In fact, some people were pointing out that even his co-podcaster was trying to chip in, "Oh, love now," trying to garnish it, that it's not just business alone, it's there's love inside also. And then he also said that he loves his children he loves his wife more than his kids, which, to be honest, I agree. And then the straw that broke the camel's back for Nigerians was when he said he's attracted to other people, other women. I'll put the clips for you guys to watch it. So go and watch the full episode. But I tried to understand what he meant in this, because I did not just, when I saw the clips on the internet, I went to watch the full episode, and then I tried to saw the context. I understand what he meant, but I feel like he should have kept it to himself even then. I think he was trying to say that as a human being, you can be attracted to so many people, but you choose one person and just stick to it. That's what he said, which is true. Just because you got married as a man does not mean that other women in the whole world stopped being beautiful. Also, as a woman, just because you got married does not mean that the same qualities you liked in your spouse, other men that possess it, you will not also admire it also. But you've made a choice, you just stick to it. So that's what I got from that. I don't think he meant that he's sleeping with, he finds other women that whatever. And I think the reason why Nigerians are blowing that particular point out of proportion is because of this rumor that Gistlover circulated. Was it Gistlover or Kitty Juice? I don't know which one. Circulated about a particular actor or actor, that has impregnated a young girl. And to be very honest, the initials resemble their own. But God forbid it's not true for them. God forbid, because they seem like a very wholesome couple. Let's listen to the clip.
I love my wife more than I love my children.
That's lovely to hear. I swear. That's absolutely beautiful to hear.
Yeah. I mean, my wife comes first, and then my children come after. Mm-hmm. Although they have a really, really, really
special place
in my heart.
Yeah.
But their mom comes first.
That's beautiful.
Their mom has to come first. I have more children with her. I can't have children with my children. But honestly, what I have with my wife is a partnership. Right. So we decide that, we're going to build this family. We're going to build. So it's a working relationship. So it's like a business. It's an enterprise.
That's founded on love.
Yes, exactly. Right. I might love you as my guy. Right. But I'm not. And I might have a partnership with you that's different from the partnership I'm building. It's a different kind of setup.
Totally.
It's a different kind of structure.
Sure.
And that's it. However, do I get attracted to people? Yes. I can get attracted to someone and not necessarily be in love with the person. There's being in love with someone and there's loving someone, right? All these.
There's lusting after, there's a lot of things.
Yeah. So there are lots of, what's the word now? Lots of different parts, lots of different expressions of love, right?
So that's it. So if you listen to it, that's what he was saying. And before you guys start crying more than the chief mourner or start taking Panadol for someone's headache, remember the wife said cheating is not a deal breaker. In fact, let me show you.
I don't give marriage advice unsolicited because I understand the peculiarities of my marriage. A lot of women just stay in these relationships because they don't even have a sense of who they are. There's no self-identity. Is cheating a deal breaker for you?
Again, go and watch the full episode on Toke's YouTube channel. Cheating is, she said no, it's not a deal breaker for her. And that's the truth. It's not a deal breaker for most women. And there's nothing we are going to do about it. And that is fine. Everybody has a choice. We can't cry more than the bereaved. That is an idiomatic expression or a figure of speech, by the way. So for my own observation, I believe this woman loves her husband more. She loves her husband more. This man gives me that he loves her, but he's not in love. That's just my own point of perspective. And there's still nothing wrong with that. Everybody will not have a Adesuwa and Banky W passionate love. Everybody will not have that. And that's fine. So I hope the rumors are false. And I wish them all the best because seems like a very industrious woman, a very committed woman to this relationship. And he just gives me, he's there because she does the most. So he's there. He's like, he gives me that she gives more percentage than him. Honestly, that's just my point of view. That's just it. And I hope I'm wrong. I just pray he doesn't embarrass her. I just pray he doesn't embarrass her. He values what he has because that's a virtuous woman right there. So let's move on. Let's round up this segment for the week. Let me show you the Jara gist. Let's move on. Have you subscribed? Please subscribe. Also, comment which of the stories do you have to comment on. What's your take on each of these people that we have covered? Let's know your thoughts. If I'm wrong, call me out in the comments, but be respectful because I don't like insult. So also let me know what your contribution, your own experience that looks like what they have. So let's move on to the last Jara gist I want to add for you guys. So guys, this Jara oh my god, let me laugh small. So this Jara gist is funny. So apparently a certain native doctor called Mili Afulanya in Enugu State. Sorry, Anambra State. So they dragged this guy to some security agents dragged him and asked him to go to his juju place and prove his juju power. So he went to call the SMY, the spirits that he used to call. You could see in the video. I'll put it for us. You see in the video. He was calling. Oh my god, you could see the frustration in his voice. He was calling. In fact, let me put the video for you guys to see first. I'll come back. Guys, so you can see now, this guy was crying, desperate, frantically calling on his God, and his God did not come out. Oh my God. Oh my God. Imagine the frustration. Imagine the disappointment when he needed the God the most. People were saying that maybe the God is shy, or maybe the God is fearing arrest. because because he's fearing arrest, so he refused to show up. Oh my God. I felt pity for the guy, because you could see him ringing that thing, ringing. Oh God. Why? And then he was so disappointed, and then the security agents, they now arrested him more. But then, if you notice, one of the police people that came to carry him, that one is it not weighing? Is that not charm on that person's arms? So you can weigh charms, but he cannot do his own. I don't understand that format too. I don't understand. But anyway, that's the Jarajis. And then, the last Jarajis, just by the way, apparently someone commented on Bobrisky's post that since you left Lagos, Lagos no get mommy again. Bobrisky said he said he responded, turn James Brown to mommy mommy of Lagos. People were like, oh my God, that is, since Bobrisky left, so it's like James Brown's glory has also left also. It's like Bobrisky was the reason why he was flaunting himself all around. Since Bobrisky left, James Brown has also gone into hiding. Nobody's seeing him on the streets of Instagram. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. Have you subscribed? Please subscribe. That's it for me. Let me know which of these gists you liked, what you want to comment. So, what you want me to talk about next? There are so many things I could talk about, so many. So let me know. Take care. Have a very wonderful week. Love you. Bye.